Morning, everybody. Carrie from the Schmidt house. And this morning, I'm going to be working on an issue that's been bothering me for a while. And if you watched the video about a month ago or 3 weeks ago or so where I was making pickled eggs, I was complaining about it. In fact, one of the viewers didn't like me complaining about it too much. He called me out on it. That's okay. Anyway, the issue is flat tires on my mower. Every time I want to mow, I have a flat. And these tires on here, I have pumped so much of that green slime into them, it's not even working anymore. So to fix the problem, I went up to the Tractor Supply and I bought these. They're solid tires, so no more flat free. Now, looking at the reviews on them, people complained about how rough they ride, but you know, I'm such a slow mower. I don't get in a big hurry when I'm mowing. I go slow and take my time. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I'm just going to be happy to, when I feel like mowing, come out, crank my mower, and go. And I don't have to worry about jacking it up, putting a ratchet strap around it, trying to get the beads to seal. It's a real pain. But anyway, we're going to do this, and I don't know how I'm going to video it. I think both of our tripods are probably in Andrea's pickup, and she's at work. So I'm going to try to, I may not be able to video actually taking the wheels off, putting them on, but once I get them done, which I think is pretty simple, is just basically take those off, put these in. May or may not have to use these. Use some bushings that come with them. Got these bushings for different size. It's supposed to be one size fits all deal. But we'll see. Hopefully I won't need them, and I can just, my shaft will be the right size. Stick it in there and pump a little grease in there, and we'll be good to mow again. So we'll get this done, try it out, see for myself if it's any rougher. Hopefully these tires are a little taller. I don't think so. It says they're the same size. One thing about these Cup Cadets, the deck height is just way too low. Even on the highest setting, it's too low, and then it doesn't cut well because there's too much slack in the belts. I think you almost have to get taller tires for the back also. The front, you can't really get much taller tires. But anyway, I'll shut up and get to work. Okay, I got one of the tires off. You can see the new one's just a little bit taller, which is great. As long as it's going to fit on there. So they fit good, they turn, there's plenty of clearance there. A little bit of slack down in there. I probably needed a little bit more of a spacer in there, a bushing. But for what I'm using it for, my little yard, it's going to work just fine. It came with some extra bushings, but some were too thick, some were too thin, and there just wasn't the right combination, so it's going to work. It'll be fine. Pump it up with grease, and she's going to be good to go. Let me get it cleaned up, my tools cleaned up. We'll fire it up and see how it mows. Well, finally got my grass mowed, and the solid tires up front, they work great. They are a little rougher, but that's not a big deal at all. I can see for a big property, maybe it would make a difference, but for small yards, you don't notice that roughness on there. I didn't. Yeah, they work great. They're a little taller, which I like that. It lifts my deck up a little bit more, and was easy to put on. So Hope you got something out of this video. If so, subscribe, like, and we'll see you on the next one.